Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Los Angeles Kings versus Ottawa Senators. The Los Angeles Kings have had the upper hand in their recent matchups against the Ottawa Senators. LA boasts a perfect 3-0-0 record in their last 3 games against Ottawa and has gone 6-2-2 over their last 10 meetings with the Senators. The Kings' defense and goaltending were standout strengths last season, ranking 3rd in goals against per game and 4th in shots allowed per game. With Darcy Kuemper stepping into the starting goaltender role, replacing Cam Talbot, LA is poised to continue its defensive dominance. Kuemper's solid track record suggests he'll be a strong presence in net, and with the Kings' recent success against Ottawa, they're well-positioned to take this game. Prediction: take the Kings on the money line. Defensively, LA has consistently been one of the league's top teams. Last season, they ranked near the top in both goals allowed and shots against, which is key to their success. While they've parted ways with Cam Talbot, Darcy Kuemper steps in as the new starter and is expected to perform at a high level. On the flip side, Ottawa struggled mightily in their defensive zone last season, ranking 28th in goals allowed per game. To address this, the Sens brought in Linus Ullmark, who was exceptional with the Bruins. However, both teams are not known for high-powered offenses, so don't expect a flurry of goals in this matchup. Historically, the under has been the trend in games between these two teams, hitting in 6 of the last 10 meetings, 6-3-1. With both teams placing emphasis on defense and neither offense looking particularly explosive, this is shaping up to be a lower-scoring affair. Prediction: take the under, 6 goals. Florida Panthers versus Boston Bruins. In their season opener down in Sunrise, the Florida Panthers put on an offensive showcase, lighting up Joonas Korpisalo and skating away with a 6-4 victory. Since then, however, these two teams have headed in different directions. Florida has stumbled, dropping 2 consecutive games, while Boston has found their rhythm, winning 2 straight. The Panthers are feeling the impact of losing Alexander Barkov, and they're hopeful that Matthew Tkachuk, who missed the game against Buffalo on Saturday night, will be back in the lineup to bolster their attack. On the Bruins side, Jeremy Swayman showed some rust in Thursday's game against Montreal but rebounded nicely with a sharp performance against the Kings. Whether head coach Jim Montgomery opts to give Swayman a 3rd straight start remains to be seen, but regardless, the Panthers still pack plenty of offensive firepower. Despite their recent struggles, Florida has the talent to turn things around. Expect the Panthers to bounce back and secure a road victory to even out their record. Prediction: Florida Panthers to win. As for the total, both teams have been involved in high-scoring affairs, and with Florida's offensive depth and Boston's ability to capitalize on opportunities, we could see plenty of goals once again. Prediction: take the over. Utah Hockey Club versus New Jersey Devils. The Devils had their fair share of struggles playing in front of their home crowd last season, posting a disappointing 58.5% losing rate at home. They also faltered against Western Conference teams, losing more than half of those matchups. In their home opener last Thursday, the Devils fell short against the Toronto Maple Leafs, losing 4-2, and squandered numerous scoring chances by netting only 1 goal during 5 power play opportunities. To add to their woes, New Jersey closed out last season on a rough note, covering the spread in just 2 of their final 9 games. On the flip side, Utah has come out of the gates hot, winning their first 3 games of the season, including an overtime thriller against the Rangers in New York. Their offense has been on fire, scoring 5 or more goals in each of those contests. Given the Devils' defensive struggles last season, where they ranked near the bottom of the league, allowing 3.43 goals per game, Utah's high-powered offense will have plenty of chances to capitalize on New Jersey's weaknesses. Prediction: Utah will secure the road win. New Jersey has seen 3 of their first 4 games go under the goal total this season, thanks in part to improved goaltending that has held opponents to 1 goal in 2 of those contests. However, the Devils' offense has been sluggish, managing 2 goals or less in 4 of their last 5 games dating back to last season. They've also failed to score more than 3 goals in 3 of their 4 games this year. Meanwhile, Utah's new netminder Connor Ingram, who posted a sub 3.00 goals against average with Arizona, delivered a strong debut, holding the Blackhawks to just 2 goals on 26 shots. With both teams showing signs of defensive improvements, all signs point to a lower-scoring affair in Utah's first-ever visit to New Jersey. Prediction: take the under 6 goals. Detroit Red Wings versus Rangers. A key difference between these two teams lies in their offensive aggressiveness and ability to generate scoring chances. The Detroit Red Wings are ranked 24th in the NHL, averaging just 27 shots per game, while the New York Rangers are firing on all cylinders, sitting second in the league with 37 shots per game. Face-off dominance also separates these teams. Detroit is struggling, ranked 27th with a face-off win percentage of just 45.2%, while New York excels at 54.8%, good for 5th in the NHL. These statistics clearly tilt the odds in favor of the Rangers. Prediction: New York Rangers minus 1.5 goals. The Rangers boast a roster packed with offensive firepower, led by stars like Artemi Panarin and Adam Fox, and their production shows, scoring 5.5 goals per game so far this season. While the Detroit Red Wings may manage to get on the board, given Igor Shesterkin's recent struggles, allowing 6 goals to Utah in his last start, their defensive issues are glaring. Detroit is ranked 30th in the league, allowing 35 shots per game, while New York isn't far behind, allowing 28.5 shots per game. Given both teams' tendencies to allow plenty of shots, this contest is primed for plenty of goals. Prediction: over 6.5 goals. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Montreal Canadiens. Right now, the Pittsburgh Penguins aren't a team I'm keen on backing, especially as road favorites at a minus 127 price. Their lack of offensive depth is glaring, and frankly, their stars are starting to look past their prime. While Sidney Crosby can likely continue to post 40-plus goal seasons, the supporting cast, Brian Rust, Chris Letang, and Erik Karlsson, just doesn't inspire much confidence anymore. On the flip side, the Montreal Canadiens, as slight underdogs, offer solid value. They're off to a perfect 2-0-0 start at home, outscoring their opponents 5-1 in those games. I believe Montreal's defense can stifle a Penguins offense that was middle of the pack last season, ranking 17th in goals per game, 3.1 GPG, and a dismal 30th on the power play, 15.27%. This season, Montreal's penalty kill ranks 5th at 92.31%, and their defense is 9th overall, allowing just 2.33 goals per game. Back this young and energetic Canadiens squad to keep their home streak alive. Prediction: Montreal Canadiens moneyline. The total for this game is set between 6.0 and 6.5 goals, and I'm leaning heavily towards the under at 6.5. The Penguins' offense struggled last year and continues to do so, ranking 22nd this season with just 2.7 goals per game. Pittsburgh's defense, however, is a bright spot. Last season, they allowed just 2.93 goals per game, 17th, and boasted a respectable penalty kill, ranking 16th at 79.09%. With both teams lacking significant scoring depth beyond their stars like Sidney Crosby and Cole Caulfield, I see this being a lower-scoring affair. The defenses and goaltending should be strong enough to keep the scoreline below 6.5 goals. Prediction: under 6.5 goals. Islanders versus Colorado Avalanche. Alexander Georgiev and the Avalanche defense are poised for a bounce-back performance after a shaky opening week. With that in mind, I'm backing Colorado to secure their first win of the 2024-25 season. The Avalanche boast a stronger offensive unit than the Islanders, who have struggled defensively in their early matchups. Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen are already off to blazing starts, while Cale Makar has contributed with 4 assists. On the flip side, the Islanders are having issues converting their chances, posting a meager 6.6% shooting percentage, ranking 29th in the NHL, which dips even further to 4.2% at 5-on-5. Historically, Colorado has dominated this matchup, winning 6 of the last 7 meetings. Last season, the AVS edged out a thrilling 5-4 overtime victory in Denver, followed by a 7-4 win on the road in New York. Given this history and the current form of both teams, I'm opting for the puck line instead of the money line, as the latter offers less value. Pick Colorado Avalanche minus 1.5 goals. Total pick over. With Colorado's firepower and the Islanders' defensive struggles, expect a high-scoring affair.